kind of the Masslynx tutorial on how I set up my Masslynx window. The Masslynx controls the water's QDA stack. So the first thing to note is that at the top of the Masslynx you have project and you have a sample list. I like to set mine up by month, essentially. You can do it by class or whatever you want, but I like to just make an entirely new project every single time. And to make a new project, I'll go File, Project Wizard, yes to close down the current project, and then I'll make a new name for the project, right? And I'll name the description something different, and then I'll go next, and then the button that's most important to use is you want to make sure you create the new project with the current project as a template. So that means it copies all the methods and everything that you've done into the new project. So you can make a new class and a new project and a new month, whatever, but you have all the saved methods and information, but you don't want to copy the sample list. You just want to leave a blank sample list, and then you go and create a new sample list. And so that's how you kind of start out once you have a bunch, and then just adds on itself because you keep making more methods. And just try to keep your columns in the same position, your buffers the same, so that they all work together for all of time. Okay. So then what I do when I have a brand new project, at the top of every project set, I will put a bunch of stock methods. Okay. So when you're setting up a method in Masslynx, you have your file name, you have your sample ID. You don't need to put the sample ID, and you have a file text category. These are categories that are user inputted. For the file name category, we've implemented kind of rules for how you're supposed to do it because we have billing and things like that. You have to put the date first, then your name or your ID, and then you can name the sample freely, and you can just delete my direct injection water form gas there and put your own name. And then you could write anything you want about your experiment in the file text. So where there are rules in the file name, you have to have numbers, letters, underscores only, no more than 30 characters. There's no rule in the file text category. You can write whatever you want. Then you have your Masspec file. We'll go through how these Masspec files are developed, and the inlet file. The bottle is the vial position in the auto sampler, and I'll show you how you set up that. And then the injection volume, because of the size of our needle and syringe, is a maximum volume of 10 microliters in most systems. I typically do 10 microliters for blanks, and 5 microliters is the maximum injection volume for like a real sample.